Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. And I have no control because no one's out. How are we all doing? This is Wallaby Racing League Tier 2. We are at... Oh, that's not ideal. Oh no. Oh shit. What is going on? My controller is having a fit. Stand by. That's a great start, isn't it? There we go. We're in. Alright. Let's get this underway. As I was saying, Birdie, really? We are at Vegas. This should be good. Telemetry is on. I don't care what anyone says. Oh, okay, we've had a bin. Well, that's a great start, isn't it? Oh, Kano has either missed his breaking point and gone into the wall there. I don't know what's happened there. So we'll go on board with, I believe it is going to be Sebi, who is out in front. Ah, that's right. I'm back. The comms curse master. I am here for another stint. So I apologize in advance to any drivers that experience my comms curse tonight. I will try my best not to, but I can't make any promises. Oh yeah. So it is just me tonight. I am V Hunter, and I will be your host for tonight. I have got 2 glasses of water because I do not want to move. Oh, how was everyone's night going? Night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is for you, anywhere around the world, tuning in, welcome. So, we're going to watch Sebi do his first lap. He did tell me not to, but I'm going to anyway. Let's see how he goes. Turning the overtake button on, probably going to 90 or 85, dropping it into third and absolutely whipping it into turn 1. Not bad. Is that TC I see? Oh no. Opening up that DRS. Birdie. You can always just hit that mute button, you know? If there's a mute, you can't hear me, then technically it wasn't my fault, you know? Oh, there's a car. There's 2 cars on an outlap. Watch out. He shouldn't use too much battery here. Probably down to about 70. Oh, he's burning quite a bit. You need a lot of ERS for this back straight. You pretty much burn all of it. Beautifully taken that corner. That's a horrible corner. That's taken a lot of lives. Burning a little bit early in my opinion, but I ain't no expert. I'm just a tier 3 driver. Actually, no, he's timed that perfectly. Never mind. What can I say? Dumping absolutely everything else. Looks like he's going to run out of ERS. He is, which is going to slow him down a little bit. Not a bad lap, I believe. I could be very bad, but I think that's a good lap. Alright, who else we got on laps here? There's an S10. It's about to finish. I've missed him. He did a 31.4. Tom's with a 31.5, so a good start for the Williams. And the man who's been telling me not to comms curse him at all has started with a 30.4. That's a really quick time. My gosh. Someone say whiff? He's just starting a lap. We'll go back into broadcast, eh? We don't need to sit in TV pod the whole time. Shifty Whizzer goes into P2 with a 30.9. Big gap already at the top. That's a really quick lap. Who else we got? There's a kick. Oh, they're all at the bottom, aren't they? Because they haven't done a lap. Barn is looking to finish his lap. It looks like he's managed his battery very well. 31.2. Now, bear in mind, Aban is also your current championship leader coming into this race. Followed about 20 points behind him is the man himself, Poms for the win. He is sitting P2. And then looks like there was about a 18 to 25 point gap between the next person, who was Toast, aka... Is he racing tonight? Or am I blind? Oh, he's not racing. Oh, that's gonna make it interesting. Alright, who else we got finishing laps? Kano hasn't started. Tudor is on a lap currently. Let's watch the rest of his lap. Got a lot of battery left for the back straight. What time's he going to put down? A 30.5. That puts him P16. Very competitive grid. So we'll watch Kano finish his lap then. Got a lot of ERS left. He looks like he's nailed this. Full burn, full burn. Gets a little slide and gives the wall a cheeky love tap. Hello, what now? How are you? This is not Maddie. Or if you're saying matey. Alright, so everyone has now finished their laps. A barn looks like he is coming in. This is V Hunter. I don't really commentate too much, but I've just started getting into it. So I'm a tier 3 driver and I fill in for comms when I am needed. So this man is very quick. Mr. Ryan himself. Yes, that's me. There you go. You know exactly who I am. Your favorite Kiwi. Man who got grumpy with me 3 times. What do you mean? I don't get grumpy, dude. I'm a very happy bloke. People think it's weird because I'm too happy all the time. Oz Gokhan, he's just started his lap. See what he can produce. I'm your favorite Kiwi. That's another thing I also do on comms. I interact as much as I can with the chat. Is TK's not Kiwi, is he? TK's not Kiwi. He's Australian. Nah, I'm the favorite Kiwi. 100%. So yeah, I do interact a lot with the chat. I see it going and I'm constantly looking over to see what's going on, and I'm always answering questions or interacting where I can to keep everyone entertained in a way and keep everyone engaged on what's going on. I'm just good like that. You said the perfect amount of ERS as well for this. You reckon? You reckon I'm one of the best comms? 31.1. That's a pretty good lap. Puts him into P6. So who else do we have now? Is there anyone that anybody wants to see in particular on their next lap now that everyone is pretty much on an out lap? First name I see, I will go on for their lap. Lamb? Well, I'm not surprised. Oh, I was already on it. You just wasted your points. You did? I didn't see you redeem it. Oh my gosh. You need tips for tier 1 tomorrow. Oh, okay, then that's alright. So we're gonna have an onboard lap with the man himself, Mr. Lamb. He's going. Birdie's awake. You know what? I'm not gonna sit in this mode because that doesn't. It's not as entertaining. Birdie firing shots. Jerrybot, hello. I am good, thanks. How are you? Yes, it's just me. Uffenhoof did say he would join me, and I said it's entirely up to you. I've had half a glass of water already, mate. So Uffenhoof said, did you want a co-coms? And I said it's up to you. If you want to join me, you can join me. If you don't, you don't. Can Lefty join me? I'm assuming Lefty is engineering. So probably not. Let's see what time Lamb can produce. Will he improve or not? He does not improve. Okay. Clearly saw that I was watching him and threw the sandbags in. Alright, so who's next? We see anybody improve? The late man himself, Plugger, has moved himself very quietly up into position 2. Holy sandbags from the Merc. You're not wrong, mate. Alright, let's have another look at the grid and see what's going on. Whiff is on it in lap. We'll go on board with Swift. He's got fuel light on as well. He can't be. Who else we got? Someone invalidated, unless... Yep. Squash Josh has invalidated. I believe he's on an in-lap though, so... Who cares? Did I just... No, never mind. Alright. So... It's raining in the race? Oh, that's what I like to see. Bit of spice. I love that. Where are the Haas drivers? The Haas drivers in the RB, the only ones on track. Who is it? Is it Whiff? It is Whiff. Speeding into the pit lane. 10-second pin. Fast time. Alright. Well, everyone's in the pits. So what do you want to talk about, lads? Ladies, and I'm not going to say anything else because I don't want to get banned. Now, there's one car out on track. That is the man himself, Jordan Sears, who, bear in mind, is very, very good at FIFA Pro Clubs. I've figured out the last few days. This guy's a beast. So, hopefully he can improve on his time and move himself up the grid. Jerrybot Coda was racing tonight, but he currently has a storm over his house, and it is absolutely ripping his internet to pieces. He was gonna race, and then half an hour before, it went out again. So we just took the safe option and just pulled Sebi in, just to be safe. first time driving at this track. So we'll start with Jordan Sears, who was first on track. He might run into a bit of traffic though, coming back round as the rest of the grid looks to just be coming out the pit lane. Hey, if Farmer Sam is a tier 1, does that make me a tier 1 driver too? Can I just get that flex? Jordan Sears has now started his last lap. We'll see what he can do. We'll keep a close eye on the rest of the grid as well to see who moves. But there is a bunch of cars back to back. Now, this is not where you want to be sitting. You're just going to get absolutely slammed with dirty air. It's not ideal. Hopefully they'll spread out just a little bit more. And then we have this guy. Ah, what sees that I'm watching and slows down, eh? What can you say? But Poms has started his lap. He is 3,000ths down on his time. Ozgokan is up on his time, but that's turn 1. Oh, have I seen a smart play here? Is he going to get a tow? He is getting a tow. Good teamwork by the RBs. Did he just hit him? Surely not, right? Did I see that right? Was there a bit of contact there? I don't know if there... It looked like there may have been, but it could just be the Racing Bulls go-to team. As he is still down on his time, that's very unfortunate for Jordan. He will be finishing, well, starting in P20, but he wanted to qualify last. Yeah, that's fair enough. I understand that. I wanted to qualify last on Sunday, but my game decided on lap 4 it was just gonna crash. I lost game sound on lap 1, and that was it. 4 laps in, the game just shut down. That was sad times. Oh, looks like we have a cheeky Aston and Grizz looking to finish off his lap. 27, 28, 29, 30. 30.6. Grizz pulled that out of his ass. Well done. 30.8 by Shifty moves him into P7. I have a stupid overlay on the screen that's really gonna bug me. Can you guys see the overlay over Shifty? What's his name? Yeah, no, you can. Ah, there's always something I've done wrong. Squash Josh into P2. Plugger doesn't move. Swift into P2 now with a 30.5. We're going to watch Whiff come across the line. This looks like a pretty good lap. 30.7. He's now P7. So it looks like Kano is the last one to finish, which... Never mind, he has finished. Okay, that looks like quali must be over. Has he run out of fuel? Oh, has he run out of fuel? Oh no! Oh no, get to the line, you can do it! Yeah, there we go. Lamb only setting his banker, sus. I mean, you said it, not me. So, qualifying is done. Lamb finishes on pole position with a 30.4. Swift P2. Squash Josh in the Haas P3. The second Aston Martin. Both Aston Martins in the top 5. Not a bad run. Plugger in the Ferrari in P5. Ozgokan P6 with Matif, P7. I'm going to run out of time. Shifty was a P8. Richardo, Stick Party, Formula Fish, Carl Fineza, Aban, Poms for the win. FT, that's just what I call him. Sebi, Kano, Tudor, and the last two I didn't get. My bad. Alright, let's see if the rumors are true. And it's raining. It is not raining. Birdie lied. Birdie has lied to us. Is it raining off the start or raining throughout? It rains later. Ah, okay, so it might not. There's a possibility it might not even rain. So, 25 laps at the second biggest track on the F1 calendar, according to my chat GBT. Whether it is right or wrong, it has the longest straight as well. We've told me it's raining at least. Ah, okay. The safety cars are a very high possibility here. So that'll be interesting. Especially turn one. We need to watch, keep a close eye on turn one. I can assume we're going to see some M plates flying into the stands. So any souvenirs. 5 red lights. And we are underway. I just realized as well you can get rid of that. I'm a genius. There we go. I predicted it. Wings into turn one. Couple of cars ghosted by the looks of it. Swift gets in front of Lamb. Oh, we have a Haas around and in the wall. That is unfortunate for Squash Josh. A lot of wings as well, by the looks of it. Just his left end plate is missing. It's not the worst in the world around here. We'll go back up towards the top of the grid and see what is happening. It looks like everything is thinned out. Oh no. Squash Josh has hit the wall. And I hope I did not just see a reset to track just there. Though that is a VSC by the looks of it. He's lost his whole wing. Oh no. That is not ideal. That is very unfortunate for Squash Josh, who is a very quick driver, bear in mind. That is unfortunate. Hopefully he gets that car into the pits nice and safely and can get that wing changed. That might have ruined his race strategy though. There might be a 2-stop on the cards. Very unfortunate. See if we can have a look. See if anyone else has got any damage anywhere. Oh no, Sebi has got left end plate damage as well. Oh no. Poms has escaped. Couple of cars coming in. Oh no. He might be about to retire the car. So we are back going green again. We'll go back to the top and have a look. Be an interesting battle between Lamb and Swift. It's looking pretty strong to start. Oh, the Ferrari's hit the wall. Don't think there's any damage though. As Grizz looks to capitalize on that little wall touch. Very interesting racing. So, what we will do, we will have a look at the position changes. That's not position changes, that is my bad. Details position changes. Swift has got 1 position, Plugger is up 2. Your biggest winners currently are Tudor and Aussie Monero, who have gone up 7 positions. Oz Gokhan is your second biggest loser with 11 places lost. And Squash Josh has dropped pretty much from the front of the grid down to the back, losing 17 positions. You can see that. Oh, I am a terrible person. There we go. Telemetry is on for me. So, if people don't like it, tough titties, they say. Ryan does... Oh, I'm not even going to say that because it's first lap after. I'll be losing everything. So there are your tyre allocations. Most of the grid have started on the medium tyres. From 16 down look to have boxed, apart from Jordan. So they would have had to jump off their medium tyres. Alright, what else is going on around here? Any M plates? Any M plates? I'm out here looking for M plates. Okay, thanks for changing that game. Appreciate it. Oh, I missed him. Damn. Get off that screen. Everyone else looks to have gotten off unscathed, which is very nice. So, keep it like that. Cool. Should have gotten me in the house tonight. Mate. Ryan Adair's gotten back in front of Swift as well. That happened under my nose. I did not see that happen. That is my bad. Swift will look to take that position back though with the DRS activating this lap. He makes the move. He is back into P1. Little slip there I saw from Lamb. Clearly putting the sandbags very deep in his car. No, I'm kidding. He's a good bloke. So the top four look to be creating a gap to Whiff, who is sitting P5. I just need to close the door because everyone's got home and they're going to make noise. Can't be having that. What else we got going on around here? Looks like the front is where all the action is by the looks of it. Let's see if anyone's going to give that wall a cheeky love tap. So far, so good. Oh, there's one. Tudor decided to flirt with the wall. There's a little battle going on here between Jordan and FT. Actually, I just remembered who that is. That is the man himself, Angus. That is my bad. Have a water? Okay. Hello, Wingy Woo. Hope you are well. Oh, is that a lockup? That was a lockup. What else is going on? This looks like it's forming into a DRS train from P8 back. Sorry, towards the front. Hasn't been the best start for the Williams, which is unfortunate. Hoping they can crawl that back. So it looks like Tudor is... Wingy returns, Birdie says. Looks like Tudor is going to be in a bit of trouble leading the second DRS pack. He might get swallowed up. But who knows? Maybe not. He is running very low on ERS, so he has been burning to try and stay in front. He's got Poms for the win, who is P2 in the standings, sitting right behind him. Got a lot more battery than Tudor. Tudor also has a yellow fuel light on, so he might have underfueled a little bit. Now, I just want to test something. If I go over here... Oh my god, it doesn't... Oh, that's awesome. Perfect. That is awesome. I did not know I could do that. It says it's raining for the last 2 bars. I'm interested to see. Oh, okay. So there's a possibility it still doesn't rain. But that's alright. We love a bit of spice added to the mix. Bit of tang, you know. Tudor is holding everyone really nicely. I would have thought that they would have absolutely swallowed him down there, but I guess not. Ollie Monero sitting in P12, comfortably sitting behind these two as well. It looks to be starting to spread out a little bit. This front pack is still very close together. Angus is into the pits. Is he two-stopping or does he have damage? Probably two-stopping. That will be very interesting, Birdie. If that does play out like that, it'll spice everything up. They're all looking pretty comfortable here. We do want someone to come and ruin their fun as the Ferrari flirts with the wall. You don't want to do that too many times. That could cost you an end plate. Carl Finisa is sitting in P9 in the Haas. He's looking to catch up. He doesn't want to lose this pack or he could find himself in a bit of trouble, which he has lost that pack, unfortunately. That could bite him in the arse. He has burned everything. You might see him fall off a little bit, and that's also going to open the door for Tudor and Poms. Poms now making the move on Tudor. He gets that done very nicely. Not too much happening at the moment. It's quite a stock standard race. Two cars coming in, Tudor and Monero, both looking to be on the same strategy, pitting early. I think that's early. Is that early? I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. This is not my favourite track in the world. Aban, your championship leader, is currently in 17th. That is not where he wants to be sitting. Squash Josh is begging for a safety car to pull him back in. I have a question for everyone in the chat as well. Do we want interviews? Because I have places to be, so I don't want to be around forever. Tyres, please? Sure thing. That's not tyres, I don't think. Yes, it is. There you go. There are your tyres. And Tudor, as the lead changes once again between these two, they're battling pretty hard. They're going to be shredding through those tyres. Interviews are all up to the comment. Okay. I'll see how I feel. I'll see how I feel. Depends who wins, really. Who's in the podium. Good battle up the front as Plugger makes the move into P2. Caught that on stream. Am I not the GOAT? As it looks like there'll be a little battle behind. Who's going to get DRS out of Grizz and Ryan? It looks like... Well, they've all got it, obviously. That's silly on me. Are they going to go 3 wide? Oh, little lock up. Ooh. Very well done. That could have been so much worse. Now we're going to stick with Grizz and Lamb for a little bit as they are battling very hard. Oh, a little slide there from Ryan. He looks to may have lost that position. Yes, he has lost out. Not bad. I like to see it. Fast, clean, energetic racing. So Grizz, the only problem with this now, no, he should still be in DRS. Yes, he is, so he should be safe. Lamb is ripped through his ERS. Whiff now could get a double overtake. Oh no, he probably called it a bit too late. Shifty Wizard is sitting quietly behind them. He's got a lot of battery compared to the guys up in front of him. He's going to make the move on Lamb, or is he going to stick? Lamb has still got no battery. Whoa. Thought he would have lost a couple of positions there. Couple of drivers now coming into the pits. Who do we have? We got Grizz. Is he going for an undercut? Quite possibly. Kano gets a 10-second. Oh no! That is not ideal. Alright, we're going to go off the tyres and Jordan Sears is now up 11 spots from his starting position. Not bad. So Kano gets the first penalty of the night, and it's not corner cutting, it's for speeding in the pit lane. So that is very unlucky. That can definitely jeopardize his race unless he's looking to two-stop and come back in. I don't know if that gets taken off though. I don't know. We'll have another look towards the front. Poms for the win is on a charge. Looking to catch up to the back of this pack. Now these two up the front have kind of just... No, never mind. It's just one. Swift has run away. Don't know how that happened. I wonder if there was a little collision or something that I missed. Any damage? No. Couldn't see in time, but I believe not. Lamb is burning. He looks like he's going to the pits. Him and Shifty Wizard and Formula Fisher into the pit lane, and Ricciardo. They're either looking to block and off the undercut with equal goat. There you are. He's got some form recently. He's looking very strong. Is he? Oh, no, he hasn't stopped yet. We can take that back off the screen. And Poms for the win, looking to redeem himself after, we're going to call it Jorgo's comms curse, because it was him that said his name first, not me. Does anyone know how long until the rain is showing up? Oh my gosh, holy pack. God damn. Speaking of a DRS train, we're gonna see one. From looks to be P5 all the way back. Aussie Monero was just outside of DRS. That's gonna hurt him badly. Doesn't have much battery either. Grizz undercut worked. I think he's played the perfect strategy there, Jerrybot. Not gonna lie. Look, might see a pass as Plugger gets past Swift up into P3. He's having a very good race at the moment. I believe he is your... What do you call it? Provisional? It's not provisional. Me and the words just don't work. But he is... I don't know. I'm having a brain fart. He is your on... No, he's not on track. Net P1, thank you. He is net P1. Sebi gets a 3-second for multiple warnings. Man is cutting a few too many corners. That is unfortunate for him. That will affect his race if it stays like this. But the field is very, very compacted though. Not too much happening either. Swift has got more battery. Whether or not he can make the most of this. That cheeky little slide. Formula Fish is riding the backside of Jordan Sears. He's going to look to possibly go up. No, he's just going to tuck in behind and wait for DRS by the looks of it. Oh, he's going side by side through there. That is ballsy. Only bad thing about that now is he's going to miss out on DRS, which is going to affect him. I believe he misses out. Yes, he does. So he's probably going to get swallowed back up by a few of these drivers. Monero takes him. We also see Jordan Sears looking. Oh, there's a little bit of argy-bargy going on. Mark's still saying 10-15 minutes till rain. Ooh. We'll spice things up. As Carl Finisa makes a move by the looks of it. Right, let me scroll down my spreadsheet here. So we are currently at the mid-race. Gap management, it says. who's overperforming, who's fading in the fastest lap attempts will not be happening now. That is crazy work. I mean, anything's possible. Let me get the stops off the screen. That's annoying me. Poms is up 12 places too, sitting in P2, but he's yet to pit. Right, we'll take the details off and we'll sit like that. Who do we want to see? Someone give me a name. Do we want to see Lamb? Or do we want to see Plugger, who is having a very good race, bear in mind. You want to see Carl? Alright, let's watch on board for a little bit with Carl as I have a sip of water. Welcome in. Is ours? No, it is not open lobbies. This is Wallaby Racing League. It is an Oceania-based league. I don't know. Sometimes it looks like open lobby. You're not wrong, buddy. You're not wrong. If someone has cleaned out that post. Companies are starting to look to get into a rhythm. I mean, to be fair though, Birdie, it's been relatively clean compared to what we've seen the last couple of weeks. Only a couple of M plates flying. I don't know if anybody wants to put the Discord in there. Do you do open lobbies? On the odd occasion, I think, when we have our break weeks, someone does host lobbies. Whiff is still cruising. I would say he's going to look to pit lap 15. I could be wrong. I could be right. I don't know. Stay tuned to find out. Only admins can put the server in. I am not an admin, unfortunately. I'm just a commentator and a tier 3 driver. Nothing special. I'm just a boy at the end of the day, you know. Alright. What else is going on? Swift gets the move done on Plugger. We'll stay on board with these two for a little bit and see what happens here. Very true. The server should be in the Twitch bio, I believe. I could be wrong. Feel free to click on that and have a nosy at Wallaby Racing League. There's a lot going on in there. Ryan was first, but he has also boxed, where Poms for the win and With Matif still have not boxed. So Poms has been caught up to. And Swift right now, I believe, is your current net P1. Rain in 5. Oh, yes! That's what I like to see. Thank you, Dynasty. Lucky. But are they good in the wet? You have to wait and see, buddy. They could be very good in the dry and horrible in the wet. You never know. Sorry, Roshan. I'm not trying to comms curse your guys, but I've done a very good job so far of not comms cursing anyone. Swift gets past Poms, who is yet to box. He should be coming in next lap, unless he's waiting out the rain, which he is probably doing, so he has done that very well. Plugger has drained all of his battery, so Ryan Adair, aka Lamb, will most likely get the move done. They go side by side into the DRS straight. He doesn't get it done. Wow, okay. They're going to go side by side into this turn. Hold on a second. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Keep holding each other up, lads. Go ahead. And Swift is catching up to With. This rain is going to be crucial, though. If it comes, they could just be playing a big bluff. Did you eat Coda for dinner? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Thoughts on Liam? We don't speak about that name in this league, man. Unfortunately. If you're looking for a bottle job, go his way. There you go. That's all I'm going to say. Weather report says 5 minutes till rain. Spice it up for me. Thoughts on Donut? Donut is the GOAT. He is the GOAT. Thoughts on Coda? My dog or the actual Coda? There's a yellow flag. What has happened there is that I'm gone the wrong way. Oh no. Sebi has looked to have possibly missed his breaking point. Thoughts on Lefty? Lefty's a good guy. I like Lefty. He's very chill. We're two very chill people. I mean, apart from the F1 rivalry, but outside of that, no issues whatsoever. Thoughts on Australia? I'd love to come back to Australia personally. I've only been there once, or yeah, once. Sorry, it would have been 2014, maybe 12 years ago now. And I went to Sunshine Coast, and then I went up to Gold Coast and had a season pass to all the theme parks for a week. So that was cool. I remember, don't dodge the question. But I'm answering your question about Australia, man. What else do you want from me? Thoughts on me? That you said it yourself. Look at Whiff so calm. Little lock up. Thoughts on Mr. Sandbags in the Mercedes? He saw me watching and close. Put the sandbags in. Thoughts on Vertigo? True Oz Gamer has nailed that. But yeah, I wouldn't mind coming back to Australia. Thoughts on Vettel? Why are you asking me all these things? Vettel is in the wrong tier. That's all I'm gonna say. That dude is too quick for tier 2. Tier 3, sorry. Look at what he did at tier 2 in Singapore. Man got a top 10 finish. Are you a furry? Interesting. You know, their thoughts on Wingy Woo? He's chill. But I mean, some of the things that have gone on in the last week or two, very questionable, but you know, it's not my place to judge anything, so I didn't have really anything to do with what was going on. Damn, he's so media trained. I know what to say and what not to say. I don't have really opinions. Did he actually? Okay, you're winding me up, man. There's a race going on here. Liam Lawson got dropped by Racing Bulls. Can someone tell me if that's true or false, please? Because I don't believe anything that comes out of Jorgo's mouth. In the Daily Mail. Well, until someone else confirms it, I don't believe you, man. Yeah, it's true. What? Oh, no. Well, looks like I'm a Piastri fan then. Piastri it is. He's the second closest to New Zealand, so it kind of hurts my feelings, that guys, that you would drop that on me. He said his hair is too thick. Yellow flag. It looks like an RB is round. Jordan says, I see it, boys. Birdie was right. The rain has arrived. Let's see what plays out here then. I think there's still... They put... Oh, fuck's sake. The guy can't even serve at the steering wheel. So doesn't look like there's going to be enough laps for them to stay out on the dries. So everyone's probably going to look to come in and box. Getting a wing change is Jordan. Let's watch some cars do some sliding if it's already raining that bad. It's gonna spice things up. Could see a lead change. Withmatif has dropped P1 to Swift. Bear in mind, Wiff has not boxed yet either, so most likely a lot of these drivers are all going to come in at the same time. Who's going into the wall first? I'm going to go down the list onto a random person, and that's going to be my guess. There you go. Right there. This man, I think. Every single time I jump on him, he seems to have no ERS at all. Couple of drivers coming in now looking to make the early switch over onto the intermediate tyres. This is where we'll find out if the intermediate tyres is the play or is it too soon. This will make or break someone's race. Doesn't look to be too slidey. Has he nailed that? We'll have to wait and see if he loses time to Ricciardo in front of him. Right, now we can have a look at tyres, because it's going to get very interesting. Thoughts on Birdie? What kind of bird is he? That's a question for Birdie himself. Better looking than Jorgo. Oh, you guys are memes, honestly. Rain is starting to come down pretty hard. I don't know if it's going to be heavy or not. A couple of drivers into the pit lane. Jordan Sears and Sevi have both looked to jump on the medium tyres. I don't know if DRS is still enabled. It is, so I don't think it's at that point yet where it is too wet. Everyone looks to be coming into the pits now. Well, most vehicles. Swift has stayed out. Oh. That might have been a bad call there from Swift to stay out another lap. He might have made a mistake as Wiff gets the undercut on those inters back into P2. That's a very good race strategy there. Is DRS still enabled? No, DRS looks like it's been disabled. So it is now wet. Ricciardo has gone onto the... Oh, he's forgot to change. Oh no. But that's not ideal, is it? Ricciardo has gone onto the medium tyre compound. Oh no. Sick party. If you're going to overtake Ricciardo, now is the time. He is on medium tyres. Swift is still pretty far ahead. I don't think that's a pit stop though. Piss off, Lamb, go to tier 1 already. Oh. You would think he would box this lap, unless he goes balls deep and stays out and finishes the last 5 laps, which would be crazy. Ricciardo has died. Oh no. Oh no. What has happened? Ricciardo has died. I guess that's what happens when you put the the medium tyres on. All planned, Roshan says. So Swift stays out. Not stays out, sorry, but he is in P1. Didn't the same thing happen last week? Wasn't there a really late safety car and it made everything very interesting? So, I mean, I think I've done a pretty good job tonight, you know? I haven't comms cursed anyone. I'm just sitting there, chilling out, you know. Got some iRacing to do after this. And you get ready for that Bathurst 12 hour. That's going to be very exciting. It's my first ever long race, so I am excited. So this is going to make everything very interesting. Sebi with the 3 second, it's going to hurt him the most, as everyone else has no pins. Everyone should now be on the intermediate tyre, apart from Ricciardo, who... It's 5 minutes. That's crazy. No, I think I have it's a 12 hour dude, not a 24 hour. 12 hour. Roshan, you're naturally talented at this game. You would get on and still finish top 5. Holy glaze for Roshan. My bad, my bad. Yeah, Roshan, that's what you said last time. And how did that turn out? A safety car should be in this lap as we have 4 laps to go. We'll keep a close eye on these front guys. Is the Aston Martin of Swift good in the wet, or is Whiff better in the wet? Have to wait and see. Now, the supposed tier 1 driver of Lamb, man, gets a lot of flames shot at him. Expose Hunter's racing password. What? I don't get it. Oh. Right, I got you. Expose Hunter's racing password. Flubber cannot do that. Flubber does not have my password. Hunter, leave the Mercs alone? Never. I'm gonna sit here for this last stint. And you know what? Let's get an extreme close-up on the man. You know what? Because Birdie has said that, they don't care about anyone else, we're going to sit on Whiff for the rest. And I hope he's good in the wet. So I believe the safety car should be in this lap, and it's going to be a full blown sprint. Does anyone know where we're racing next week as well? Yeah, I'm not available next week. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I've got safety car stake out. What? Isn't this the lap that's supposed to be coming in? Lamb's weaving. It's an attempt at flipping me off. Oh, that's some toxic behavior. That is some toxic behavior. Look, what is this? What is this? I hope you hit the wall and get end plate damage. I've said it. Watch him stop. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, smart man. Look at that. Always flirting with it. You see that car right in front of you? You won't drive straight past them into the wall. No balls. Go on, give us some entertainment. Go on. Straight past him, go past the safety car, into the wall.
I should probably stop. Yeah, what Lefty said. Lamb, the old you would have done it. Are you really that guy? If you were that guy, you would go past the safety car and keep driving. Or no balls. Come on, I'm waiting to see something. Lamb's gonna send it here. Send it into the wall. Safety car should be in this lap. If not, the game is bugged and it's GG's. There we go. Well, let's see what happens here. It looks like we're doing 3 laps of racing left. Who's going to win? As it has been absolutely flipped on its head. Get out of TV pod. As he's gone very early, bear in mind. Oh, couple of drivers hitting the wall, not used to the wet, as we see. Tom's look to make the move on Shifty. He does not get it done. Ooh, maybe I retract my words. They look to go side by side. I think Shifty has held on to that very nicely. Now, let's watch this dude. Let's hope he... Oh. It'd be a shame if his brakes failed, right? Very unfortunate. If you've got Lamb coming up, you're outside. It's, you know, if we look the other way, it's all good. Lamb no balls take out the leader. You know what? I don't want to do interviews because I don't want this man on the comms after flipping me off. He can shove it where the sun don't shine. Politely. What's going on up here? Poms and Aussie Monero going side by side down the back straight. We'll keep an eye on this to see who's got the bigger balls into this turn. Monero, it looks like he has won that debate. Kissing the wall does Kano as he makes the move on Formula Fish. Both Red Bulls now lurking on the back of that McLaren. Keep a close eye. Oh, we're on the last lap. Oh, my bad. Oh, it's last lap time. Swift has already made a nice healthy gap to Lamb. Also no DRS, so it all comes down to battery management for this last lap. He drifts it into that corner. Damn son, calm down. It's just pixels on a screen, man. My gosh. Aston, both Astons in the top 3. I didn't actually notice that. That's really bad from me. I probably should have picked that up a bit earlier. It's Grizz in P3. It's good looking to be a Aston 1 and 3. As they come down the back straight for the last time of the Vegas Grand Prix. Everyone looks to have say. Oh, well, that's not ideal for Lamb, is it? That's very... He's nearly out of battery. Grizz, now's your time if you can catch Lamb. Lamb has got 6% battery. Oh, looks like he may have love tapped the wall. That might be enough. Back to it, coming down the straight for the last time tonight. It is Swift who is going to take the win at Vegas tonight, ladies and gentlemen, followed by the sandbagger Lamb himself. Grizz is P3. Good drive from him. With Matif gets P4, Plugger P5, Shifty Wizard P6, and so on. I will make sure I get the race director for the guys that do all the race results. Yuki, it's all fun and games. You know how it is. I like to stir the pot, you know. Oz Gokhan has left the session. He is out of there. The sandbagger is Yuki. It depends what league we're talking about, you know. So, race winner. Communicating. Love that. Swift. Fastest lap. Shifty. Wizard. That is a good point there for them. Driver of the day is Poms. Most overtakes is Poms. And cleanest driver is Poms. Very nicely done. So I need to make sure I get this. Is it here and go down here? Okay. We'll make sure we get all of... Oh, go away, communicating. So Ricciardo is the only one to DNF as he put the medium tyres on in the wet. Very sus if you ask me. Just kidding. Swift, Ryan, Grizz, Whiff, Plugger, Shifty. Aussie Monero makes a great comeback, is starting 19th on the grid. Poms, Calfiniza, Tudor, Kano, Oz Gokhan are your top 12. And I believe I got that for everyone that would have needed it. And I do not feel like doing... You know what? I'll do it. Let me open up Discord and go into...
Bruh.
What the hell was that? What? Why did something just say that? That just scared the hell out of me. Alright, so we will go into tier 2. Podium interviews.
Oh, shame, huh?
So if they join, they join. If they don't, they don't.
Bruh.
What is that? Is someone joining me and saying that? I'm like, what? Can anyone else hear that? That's not cool. Gosh, my brain is so bad. Oh, of course it's Jorgo doing that. Of course it is. Why am I not surprised? Alright, so I already forgot who your top 3 were. Grizz. Grizz. Lamb. Grizz, Lamb, and I already forgot who won. Oh my gosh, I'm actually in the mud. Someone remember who won? Grizz, Lamb, and Swift. That's it. I don't know what Swift.
2 hours later.
Jorgo, stop it. Alright, we'll see if they're going to join. If not, it is okay. I will give them a couple of minutes. Lamb is here. We'll just wait. Lamb, can you just say a quick, like, hello or something?
What's up?
Okay, no, sweet. I've got you. Cool. Let's see if anyone else will join. I'll give it like a minute, and if no one joins, never mind. Swift has joined. So we are waiting on Grizz, whether or not he joins or not. Oh, Grizz. I don't know if he's coming. I'll give him another 30 seconds. We all know that when you get onto the podium, you have the adrenaline pumping and you want to get into the comms box as quick as you can. Is he gonna join? No, I believe he is not, so I am just going to leave it at that. So we will start off with the man scrutinized by everyone in the chat. I feel for him, but it's all banter. Lamb, congratulations, mate, on your P2. How did your race go, mate? And leading up to this, were you comfortable? Give us a rundown on your race.
Well, I hadn't really done too much race pace practice. Like there was the odd race I'd try to do, but then I'd get bored and just throw into a wall. So definitely kind of a bit hey going with tire wear, especially off the start. I feel like it's common knowledge now my starts aren't the best in the world, losing positions every single time. So it wasn't a shock when I got jumped off the start. It was just about trying to keep up with Swift off the start, in which we did. We were boxed, had some good fights on the way back to the front. Shout out to Plugger and Grizz, that was great fun. And then we caught up to with our little group, all undercut Swift on the rain. He probably would have been screwed if the safety car didn't get called when it did, because we'd already called in 3 seconds or 3.5 that lap. So definitely thieving with the safety car. Create a series stray if you would, but it turned out to be the right one. And then on the restart, we didn't have the best of restarts, so I got stuck behind him for that second last lap. And then that was all she wrote. I couldn't catch back up to Swift.
That was a good performance from you overall. That was very entertaining to watch. Now, one thing I'm going to say to you is, what are you going to say to Yuki Bear, who has been flaming you for the last hour and a half? He has put in the Twitch chat saying, holy bottle lamb. What have you got to say back to Yuki now that you have the spotlight?
Depends. What can I say about getting banned from Wallaby?
No coarse language.
Okay, I've got to pick my words carefully here.
You could just call him a bottle job and a sandbagger and RMPT, it's fine.
If we could play the clip of me weaving when I got Cooper to say it was me flipping you off, can we play that for Yuki? Then that's my response to him.
Oh, that's alright. I can make that a what do you call it? Thingy-majiggy. Alright, mate. I've got one more question for you before we move on. I know everyone loves the track we have up next, but how are you feeling for China?
I won't lie, I don't like China. It's never clicked with me ever since turning off the traction control, especially through the long corners, like where you have to be real careful with the traction. Like I feel like it's no secret that I struggle on power anyway, especially in dirty air. Like you might have seen me kick out the back end a little bit there.
Yeah.
So already kind of struggling. And then you go to China where you have to be dummy careful on throttle, and yeah, it's not going to be fun for me.
Yeah, it's definitely not my favorite track around. I can tell you that for free. All right, mate. Well, I'll leave it at that with you. Congratulations on the P2. That was a mighty fine race. Speculation's still going around though about how you didn't manage to beat your banker, but we'll let that slide. So congratulations, mate. That was very entertaining to watch. Thank you very much.
Sweet, no worries. Thank you for commentating. I can't wait to listen to it afterward.
No worries. All right, so we will move on to your race winner. He has FST at the front of his name. It is Swift. Mate,
Yeah.
how are you feeling after that, mate? Give us a rundown.
Yeah, it feels amazing, and I know like I am lucky. Yeah, because of that safety car, and I maintain my race position. Yeah, so overall, this is my first ever league racing win. So yeah, and got a late call from Russian robot, and I'm very happy to race for and win for him. Yeah.
That's what I like to hear, mate. That safety car definitely did help you out because if that didn't come out, it looked like you would have dropped to about P6 looking at what was happening behind. So you were definitely very lucky with that. But I mean, hey, we'll take it though, right? Like a win's a win. Like congratulations as well for your first ever league win in Wallaby, or is that your first ever league win overall?
Yeah, overall.
Wow, that's impressive, mate. Congratulations on that. Very well done. You had a solid drive. So the next question I have for you that I ask every person, how are you feeling for the horrendous track next week in China?
Yeah, and you guys might know that I am from Taiwan. Yeah, and next week I think is China.
Yep.
Yeah, so and I don't really like that track, and not because of my nationality, because uh more about like I can find a race pace out there, and yeah, I'm a reserve and I race this week, so I don't know if I can race next week. It will depend on the TP's decisions. So if I got a chance to race in China, I will just do my best and try to bring back some points.
Tell you what, mate, from seeing that performance right there, if I do need a driver for my team, I will be looking your way after that performance you just had. So congratulations, mate, on your first ever league win, and hopefully I can be back on comms again next week because I do enjoy it. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is your race winner. Grizz did not join us in the comms box. I don't know why, but that is fine. So Swift takes P1 this week. We'll look forward to seeing everybody back next week at China, which everybody loves. So ladies and gentlemen, this has been FST v Hunter commentating Tier 2 around Vegas. Tune in tomorrow for Tier 1 as they look to crack. I don't actually know what track they are at, so my bad. They're either at Coda or at Vegas. I haven't looked, so that is my mistake. But thank you, everyone. This has been Wallaby Racing League, and we will see you tomorrow. Good night.